What's happening, team? I'm going to keep this real quick because I'm cold and I'm in a car park. This is live, this is real. I've just been to a presentation put on by the Chartered Accounting Australia New Zealand Institute, and the Chief Marketing Officer from Whittakers spoke, and some huge lessons that I think are in there that a number of our clients and probably just generally small businesses across New Zealand could really benefit from hearing. So the best way to build a brand, in his opinion, is to storytell. So obviously what I'm doing right now, telling a story. So I think it's just a foolproof way to see, guys, hope you have a good night, to win when building a brand. And some of the things that we talk about there were no silver bullets, which is awesome because we just spoken about that in the live video yesterday. And just speaking via story through visual, text and video as well. Their vision is that the world's eating world-class chocolate from Porirua. So fascinating vision, strong values. They don't compromise on their values. They've always said that they're never going to cut corners. Better, not cheaper, and revenue is more important than cost. So that was a fascinating one. But part of that as well, strong brand identity, strong brand positioning, and communication as well to bridge the gap between those first two. So they want to stay, with positioning for an example, staying away from your competitors, so your unique selling point, and never selling on price, which I know Phil watching will be rapt to hear about because it's something that we're quite big on in the accounting industry as well. Should be competing on price, you're in a race to the bottom. So strong brand, investing in people, they're your biggest asset. Another fascinating concept that I know accountants would hate out there, and this is, even spoke to me, I hadn't really thought about this before. The brand is probably the most valuable thing that's not carried on a business's balance sheet. So there we go. That's always tucked up the CMO's pocket when he's taking the piss out of the accountant. So I found that quite fascinating. And he said the standard of storytelling in New Zealand is pretty poor in his eyes. And when I asked him if there were any brands in New Zealand that he looks to for being quite good at storytelling, there were none. So the first one that came to my mind was probably A, Whittakers, and B, Vogel's, but he didn't mention any. So Coca-Cola for him is probably someone doing it well, but someone's got to step up and do it. So Phil, that's you and I, mate, in the accounting space. We can take control of that storytelling. And yeah, fascinating evening, 7:30, the day's done. I'm freezing cold, I'm in a car park. There's heaps on, but we've got a story to tell, right? Enjoy your night, guys. We'll tune in tomorrow.